Well, today is March 18th, 2025. It's about 4 days after my uh, teeth extraction, 21 teeth. I had my immediate dentures put in same day. So teeth extracted, dentures same day. Walked out with these ones. Um, how has it been so far? Well, it's been challenging. I love food, and I didn't realize how much I love food until until I was limited to what I can eat. So, just a real quick recap. I'm getting the snap-in dentures right now. I'm through the healing process, the starting part of getting the snap-ins, but that won't be until 3-4 months down the road. Meaning, when I do get my finished product, my dentures will snap into place. They won't be bolted. I'll still have to remove them. I'll still have to clean them, and all that. They're not the implants, so they'll snap on. My problem is because I have these posts or screws in my gums drilled into the jawbone. My gums are covering that implant, and when I bite down, it's pressing up into the gums, and it causes quite a bit of pain. Something like I heard people say, "No way, it's not gonna be that bad," don't, just take your time, you'll get used to eating. And I thought to myself, that you're a wuss. You watch, I'm just going to sit there and I'll slowly eat, I'll slowly take bites, I'll do it. No. We went out for pizza. Dion's Pizza, amazing pizza. And I thought I could chew it. I made a video short on YouTube. I thought I could chop it up into a million pieces, and then just slowly take like little baby bites. It is insane how small of a piece I cut up, put between my denture teeth. I'm just going to say teeth, okay? They're my teeth now. And I bite down, and I was like, oh my god, it literally feels like someone's shoving like a safety pin through my gums. It was painful. So I've heard people say like, oh, first day I took my pain meds, second day, third day, so on. I just took ibuprofen and it was fine, and I'm sure it was. I had some bone grafting, so I don't know if that matters much. I know my jaws have been really sore, inside of my jaw itself. My cheeks have been really sore. But I also think the reason I'm taking the pain meds is because I keep trying to eat normally and I'm causing myself pain. I'm trying to eat crackers and that's just a no-go. I'm trying to eat pizza, even in small little bites. That's a no-go. When I hear people say it's literally going to be a liquid diet or really soft food, nothing solid, like mashed potatoes, applesauce, yogurt, cottage cheese, stuff like that, I kind of thought that was just an over exaggeration, but that is pretty much where I'm at. I need to be at. So I'm having a hard time accepting that, which means like today, moving forward, I really need to just realize I cannot eat regular food. My wife made some shells and cheese last night, and they were amazing. They're so good. Did her own cheese and all that. And I was telling my grandfather about it. He's like, "Oh well, shells and cheese, that's nice and soft." You'd be surprised how not soft it is when you're eating even overcooked mashed potatoes, not mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese. it's still painful pressing on those implants, the implants pressing up into your gums, how much that actually really hurts. So, my experience so far has, I watched God knows how many videos. The Some of the main videos I put down in the description, the channels that I started following, that I started watching, that really made a difference. That gave me a lot of insight on what it's going to be like to have these dentures, or basically dentures. I don't have the snap-ins yet. A lot of that information, I literally was like, you're exaggerating. Like, there's no way it could be that bad. It is. So, so I'll talk a little bit about my experience now with people. One thing I'm finding with people that know me is it's almost like when a woman changes their hair. They change their hair, they change their hair color, they're like, oh wow, it looks great, it looks nice, but boom. Kind of just forget about it, you know. My teeth were really bad. I have had some people be like, well, your teeth weren't that bad, were they? Well, that's because you never saw them, because I was constantly covering my smile. I constantly did not want my teeth shown at all. So I wouldn't smile. I would cover my teeth. I think I got it down to an art to get my lips to cover. So for them, me being a little bit more free to kind of, yeah, hey, ha, has kind of been a new thing, not only for me, but for everyone else too. So they're like, oh, it smells nice, it's great, blah, blah, but they kind of forget about it. So it's kind of nice to be able to tell people and then for them to forget just as quick. Did the process hurt? I took one of the pills they gave me for anxiety. I took one the night before, put me out. I took one an hour before I did the procedure, and then they told me to take another one. So I had 2 of the anxiety pills within an hour of each other. And I remember maybe 15 minutes of that whole procedure. Only clips of little memory clips that I have in my mind of everything that went on. I do know at one point they were putting, they did all my shots, weren't too bad. They did a really good job with that. But I know at one point I was like arching my back because they put the needle up into the roof of my mouth, which sucked. It really sucked. I remember that. Aside from that, I was pretty much in a blackout. So you ever been to a party and you partied all day long and you only remember a little bit of it? That was me. Other than that, I mean, I was really sore the night before. That night, it got worse a day, 2 later, because it feels like all that numbing stuff just went away and wore off completely. On top of that, I was not making the best choices as far as what to eat. I have not been good at eating just soft food. So that's been challenging as far as dealing with the pain and self-sabotaging. Sorry, it's hard to talk. You'd be surprised. Every other word is hard to pronounce. So yeah, the procedure was not bad. I went a lot better than I expected it to, so I was very happy with that. There are people that did notice. They kind of took double takes, or you could just see that they know. So in a way that was kind of cool because it just shows that made a change. How much it changes your appearance. I never really per se cared about my appearance. At least I thought I never did. But I actually realized how much getting all this done, how much I really did care about my appearance, and how much I really covered up my smile. So I learned that although I might feel like, I feel good, I feel confident, out in the world, I was very insecure with my teeth. I didn't realize that until I started really focusing on wanting to get dentures, mainly because of the pain. The pain was annoying. I could not drink this water and switch it around. Even now, when I do that, my brain is like, oh my god, it's going to hurt, it's going to hurt. It's so weird to grab that water, take a drink, not a sip, a drink, swish it around and be like, no pain. It's crazy. And then I could switch to this hot coffee. I'm taking advantage of the situation because my mouth is dry today. And I could do that back and forth, no pain. So it's been a great process. It's been painful, but it's also my own doing because I'm trying to eat normal food. And even though I chop it up into a million pieces, it's not working. It really isn't. So I need to baby step every single thing. And that's where I'm at right now. Confidence, great. It's up. And I mean confidence, I mean my smile confidence. That's been nice. I could drink things that I couldn't before. I could eat, like, sweet stuff, like honey, or something sweet. I ate some frosting. Frosting would kill my teeth because I had so many cavities. It hurt so bad. Stuff like that was just painful. So I'm really glad I went through the process. I really wish I could eat regular food. I thought I would find a way around it, and I just didn't. I gotta take baby steps. It's going to be a little while before I could actually eat real food. So I say the process has been good. It's been very challenging because of the food thing. I wash my dentures at night. I still yet to want to take them out in front of my wife because, I don't ever want her to see that. I took them out and I looked at myself and I couldn't stand seeing my lips sunk in. I thought that was just something that happens when you don't have any teeth for a long period of time. I thought for sure it was just, your face sinks in from not having teeth, not having dentures. No, immediately you take them out and you look old really fast. So the only time I've really taken them out is just 5-10 minutes to clean them out. The other day I took a shower and I kind of just let my gums breathe a tad. Kind of swish my mouth with water, kind of just clean the gums, stuff like that. So I was told today that I should take a Q-tip and kind of just slightly brush any kind of dead skin that might be on the gums because of the healing. So I will do that later. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up, but I do want to give a better detailed video tomorrow, and so I'll do that tomorrow. Today it's just been hectic. It's windy. It's just been chaotic. So if you have any questions, please put them down in the comments. If you have anything you want to add, any suggestions, anything like that, please throw them down in the comments. I am here because I want to help other people, just as the people listed down in the description helped me. Okay? Have I taken all of their advice? I have not. Should I have? Yes. I was very stubborn, and I have to realize there is a process to this, and it's going to be rough. It's going to be challenging. It's not like I just throw some immediate dentures in my mouth and then, maybe deal with a little bit of soreness. It's a process, and it's a learning curve too. So I hope you all have a good day. I will post again tomorrow and kind of just go from there as far as updates. So have a good one. Be safe out there.